For class today, you're gonna want dumbbells for upper body and then a mat or a soft surface. So make sure you've got that equipment nearby. We'll get started with pillar prep. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our right foot forward, left foot back. I want you to drop it down low into a lunge, not all the way yet. Kind of pulse it out, allow yourself, I should say, to get lower. Pull those shoulders back, nice tall torso. Go ahead and drop down as low as you can, hands to the floor. If you want to drop that back knee down, you can. Otherwise, hover it up above the floor. Keep all the way in that front heel though. Don't lean too far on the balls of the feet. Keep your left hand down on the ground. Right arm extended straight up, open and look right. Still keeping that right heel pressed firmly into the ground. Hand comes back down. Drop that knee all the way to the floor and then push off to a straight leg hamstring. If you need to bring your hands up to your thigh, you can. Otherwise, stay down low. Bend those knees, knee all the way to the floor. Straighten out one more time. And bend to step in. Left leg's gonna stay. Extend that right leg back now. Again, allow yourself to get low. Take your time. Pulse into it. Pull those shoulders back. Slowly dropping that knee and take it down. Again, you can drop it if you need to, otherwise stay hovered. Weight in your left heel, not the balls of your left feet. Keep your right arm down on the ground. Left arm comes up, open left. Keep that back knee down. Arm comes back down, go ahead and drop that knee. And straighten. Again, hands on the thigh or down low for our hamstring. And back to bent knee, knee down. And bring it right back up, straighten again. Feel that hamstring stretch. And knee comes back down, step all the way in, slowly roll on up. Shoulder rolls to the back. And to the front. Feet right at shoulder width. Push those hips back, go into a nice bent over position. Extend those arms straight out. And just like we opened up to the sides, we're gonna open, bring it back, alternate sides. Stay in that bent over position. So keep all the way at the heels, push your butt back. Give me a nice flat back. Keep alternating, opening to the right, to the left. One more each side. And slowly unbend yourself. Moving on into movement prep. We're gonna do an inchworm. Once you get into that plank position, you're gonna hold. You're gonna curl those toes under, push off into down dog, and we're gonna do our movement part by bringing our hands to tap the opposite ankle while we're in that down dog. You're gonna tap each ankle twice, so 4 taps, and then walk back, finishing that inchworm, and then continue that until our time expires. So nice and tall, keep those limbs straight, walk out to plank, hold plank, curl those toes under, get those heels down, down dog, add that movement to it, left hand to the right ankle, bring it back, right to the left, bring it back, one more each side, and then transition back to plank, and then walk those hands to your feet. Should have time to get 2 more of those done, just like that. Walk all the way out to plank, and then push to down dog. And do those taps. Don't forget to walk back out to plank, and then walk back in. Perfect timing. We've got time for one more. Finish up where you're at. As soon as you're up, the rest of our movement prep is clock lunges. So right leg goes to the front, to the side, to the back. Finish that circle with your left leg. We worked on getting low in that pillar prep. So we can get low on this movement prep with our lunges. Get us ready for class. Less than 10 seconds left. Finish up your clock. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, moving on to our first strength block. You're gonna need a dumbbell in each hand. We're gonna do a Romanian deadlift. So right at shoulder width, about a little wider. Palms are facing you. Pull the shoulders back, push the butt back, nice flat back. Stand all the way up. Rack your weights by doing a bicep curl, resting those weights on your shoulders, dropping into a front squat. And then unrack, back to Romanian deadlift. Take it super slow. Remember, everything for this class, we do 5 rounds and it's 20 seconds. So you might only get through that series twice or 3 times. That's perfectly normal to take your time and get that done in that amount of time. And then our next 2 exercises, we're down on the ground. We've got chest press, feet flat, knees bent, palms facing away from us. Allow your arms to touch the floor and then pop back up. If you want to hold glute bridge for extra intensity, you can, you don't have to. And then our last one, you're going to hold a dumbbell at your chest for full dumbbell sit-ups. So those are our 3 moves. As I said, 5 rounds, 20 seconds each. Let's get set for our Romanian deadlift. Rack your weights on your shoulders and front squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Take your time. Bicep curl to rack. Front squat, uncurl. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it down, take your time. Got transitional time, got a lot of up and down today. Here we go, feet flat, knees bent. Ready? And press. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Sit up, horizontal dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Full body sit up. Jab halfway and then all the way back up. Back up to the top. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring yourself up. Take your time. Remember, I'm modifying that sit-up. You are doing full sit-ups lying flat on your back, okay? Here we go. RDL to front squat. Ready? And begin. Four, 3, 2, 1. Back down, chest press. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Three, 2, 1. Sit ups. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get those weights racked and steady before you even start to lower down for that squat. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Back down we go. Chest press in 5, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Set that one dumbbell down, hold it to your chest, sit-ups, ready, and begin. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Round 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Take down. Chest press in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell to your chest, sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Bring it up one last time. Final round of our first strength block. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect form here. Super low on our front squats, weights in those heels, shoulders back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Full sit-ups. Exhale on your way up. Nice and slowly lower yourself down. You're almost there. First break coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Grab some water, take your break, and then we'll come back for strength block 2. Your moves for strength block 2, your first one, single leg Romanian deadlift. So we're gonna do our straight leg deadlift like we just did, but single leg. Once you get into that position, you have a neutral grip. That means palms are facing, bent over row. So start with that right leg down, bring that left leg up, take your time, transition, and row. You can either hold this position or you can come up after every row and then lower down, completely up to you. Your second move is your left leg, So 2 sets of rowing, just balancing on a different leg. So move number 1, right leg, straight leg, deadlift. Move number 2, left leg, straight leg, deadlift. And then our third move is biceps curls, palms facing up. Nice and slow, tuck those arms into that torso. Those are our 3 moves. We'll get started with the right leg. As I said, single leg Romanian deadlift, neutral grip row, palms facing. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Take your time, get set up, and either stay or come up after every rep. Completely up to you. You decide how to spend your 20 seconds here on this side. 3, 2, 1, right into the left leg. No transition needed, just switch that leg. Three, 2, 1, curls right away. Don't need to have that transitional time like we did last strength block. Right into them. Let those arms go all the way down straight and then curl up. 3, 2, 1, right leg. Send those elbows straight back, or straight up, I should say, once you're in that position. And left leg. Three, 2, 1, curls. Three, 2, 1, right leg. Round 3. And switch to the left. Three, 2, 1, curl. Stand up nice and tall. Give your back that break. Slide bend in the knees for stability. 4, 3, 2, 1, right leg. Last 5 and we go left. 3, 2, 1, left leg. Bring those shoulder blades together. Pull that belly button in tight. Three, 2, 1, curl. We've got one more round left. Quick break, and then we're on to our finisher. 3, 2, 1, right leg. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, left. 3, 2, 1, curl. Last 10 seconds of strength block 2 right here. 3, 2, 1, awesome job. Shake out that grip. We've been holding those dumbbells for a while. Grab some water. I'm going to show you your moves for your finisher. Finisher, 3 rounds, 2 moves, 30 seconds each. First one, you're going to get as low as you can, deep squat. Power yourself up as fast as you can. You don't have to do a squat jump. You can come up onto those toes for 4 punches. Super low. So when we're going down super low for our squat, that's slow motion. Then power up for quick 4 jabs, and then super slow, and then power yourself up for those punches. That's move 1. Move 2, mummy kicks. All of our limbs are straight, arms are extended right at that shoulder level, right over left, left over right, while your legs are doing slight kicks forward. If for some reason that bothers your arms, have your arms at your sides, and you can kind of do some scissor runs instead, okay? So I'll give you that option. So super slow-mo, squat down, power yourself up, 4 jabs, and mummy kicks. Back to back to back to back. Time will start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Super slow-mo. Sit back in that imaginary chair. Power yourself up for 4. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Let me kick right away. Right over left, left over right. Slightly back. Less than 10 seconds left. Back to our squat and jab. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Mummy kicks. Keep those arms straight. Really reach out in front of you. Sculpting those shoulders with this move. 10 seconds left. You got it. Don't give up. Keep those arms up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last round. Man, there's something in my throat, but I'm pushing through. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Mummy kicks. Here we go. Last 30 seconds of our finisher. We'll move right into regeneration. Keep those arms up there. I know they're burning. Let's go. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's go into some nice deep breathing with some forward fold so we can allow our upper body to relax. Feet right at shoulder width. Stand arms up for a nice deep breath in. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Forward fold. Allow your upper body to become heavy. You can grab opposite elbows. Otherwise, just hang. You can sway side to side. We're gonna do this 2 more times. So slowly bend those knees, slowly rolling up, stand up, and exhale. Again, become heavy, dead weight, push the butt back. And bend the knees, slowly stand up as you stand up. And exhale. One vertebrae at a time, slowly roll up. And then give me 5 shoulder rolls to the back. Awesome, let's take it down to the ground. Go ahead and go into all 4s. So knees directly below the hips, hands directly below those shoulders, and then extend your right leg out. If you have to be on the inside side of your foot, that's fine. Otherwise, if you can get your foot flat, that's perfect. Walk your arms out just a little bit, and then push yourself back. Modified child's pose with a little kickstand here. So push the ground away. Push your butt back to that left heel. Feel that inner thigh stretch of your right leg. One more push back and then let's switch. Good, bring the hands back, bring the right leg back in. Left leg goes out. Move my dumbbells. All right, walk those hands out and push. Focus on your breathing. You're all done today, so we can allow ourselves to start to relax. Again, if this bothers you, then have your leg to the side, okay? One more. Awesome, and let's go into child's pose now. Extended child's pose, so toes together, knees apart. Push yourself back. Allow your hips to just relax, fall into the heels, the ground. You're pushing the ground away, but try not to tense up your back too much. Relax it a little bit. And bring yourself back up. Let's go ahead and lie on our backs. Full body stretch. Someone's pulling your arms, someone's pulling your legs, so everything's nice and straight. And just hang out here. Someone pulling you away in 2 opposite directions. Good. I want you to bring the bottom of your feet together like our butterfly stretch. Continue to lie on your back. Clasp your fingers and bring them right at your heart. Allow your knees to relax, fall to the ground. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And you can stay here as long as you need to. Otherwise, have a great rest of your middle of the week.